ABC News political director Rick Klein joins me now for more on all of this. Rick, sources close to President Trump say he was angry as he watched some of his most loyal allies condemn his conduct yesterday. How large is the rift now between Trump and the Republican Party, and what do they need to do to move forward?
10 Republicans in the House voting for impeachment, a greater number saying that the president almost certainly did commit impeachable offenses, and some unknown number who probably would have privately voted yes if they weren't worried about either the political backlash or the backlash to their own safety. The rift in the party is growing, and it is growing by the minute. The president's behavior since last Wednesday has only exacerbated a lot of the tensions that have been felt in the Republican Party for a long time. And look, most Republicans who voted for President Trump are not like those who showed up at the mall and not like those who rioted at the Capitol. But the fact that some are, and the fact that some are not seeing distance put between themselves and some of the elected leaders is what's driving some Republicans. I talked to one Republican who voted for impeachment yesterday, and his reaction to all of this is that he hopes a third party movement comes out of this, because it would be easier for the Republican Party if the true hardcore supporters of President Trump that believe the election was stolen, that believe the actions last week were justified, they should leave the party entirely.
And we're also hearing top aides discussed the possibility of him resigning with President Trump, but ultimately said it was a non-starter in part because the president doesn't trust the vice president to pardon him. What happens if Trump pardons himself?
Well, it opens up a whole legal can of worms. I mean, he can do it. He could try to do it. He can issue that pardon. Whether it holds up in court, whether you're able to pardon yourself, has never been tested before in American history. There's different legal schools of thought around that. And of course, as we've talked extensively about, Diane, there is no pardoning for state charges or other even civil charges that might result out of his actions last week or at any number of episodes beyond that. Remember, we were talking about the possibility of self-pardon before last Wednesday. I think it's more likely than not, given the events that have happened, that we'll see another raft of pardons that may include President Trump himself. But whether that holds water or not is a big question. And the fact that that's even a consideration over whether he'd resign is itself astounding.
All right, Rick Klein, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.